A humanitarian crisis with no end in sight. Thousands of displaced people in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo living in crowded camps with poor sanitation facilities. They fled fighting between Congolese forces and the M23 rebels in North Kivu province. The fighting is the latest episode in a much longer conflict that dates back to the 1990s. The head of the UN Refugee Agency is now calling on the world to do more to stop the violence.
Since the violence has erupted in eastern DRC, between 10 and 12 million people have perished, have died. So how many millions do we want to see dying before we believe that this should come to an end? I am calling for the end of this right away, for the sake of humanity.
The warring parties have, however, continued fighting. A ceasefire deal brokered by leaders from the East African community earlier this year collapsed after fighting returned in October. The M23 rebels accused the DRC government of marginalizing the minority Tutsi ethnic group in eastern DRC and failing to honor a peace deal signed in 2013. The violence has displaced more than 1 million people who will not be able to vote in the elections scheduled for December 20th. Some opposition activists have blamed the DRC president for the escalation.
Les gens ne peuvent pas tirer.
It is not right for people to fail in their mandate as far as security is concerned and then bring it forward as a reason to stay in office. It's shameful for anyone to boast of their own incompetence. We will be firm in our approach to this matter.
But President Felix Tshisekedi has promised to put an end to the violence in eastern DRC. UN experts and the DRC government have blamed Rwanda for backing the M23 rebels, a charge that Rwanda has denied. Fighting has been raging in eastern DRC as the country gears up for presidential elections in December. Both the Congolese government and the M23 rebels seem determined to resolve their differences with a decisive military victory. But that has caused a lot of suffering to the civilian population displaced by the fighting. Chris Sochamringa, CGTN, Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.